Jack. Woo-wee! Thanks for tuning in to another exciting Dragon Ball Z! I fucked that up. Hey, what's up, guys? It's a little later than midday. Some shenanery went on. But we're here. We're here now. Ready to play some sweet, sweet Minecraft. Alright. Putting out other fires. Metaphorical fires, as it were. So we're back. We're doing some of this action still. I gotta get my bearings. I didn't realize there was this much missing here. Oh, I know where I'm at now. Okay. Alright. So, down there, sweet floor of 10,000 years. Up here, ceiling in progress. Breaking all the shit out of the way. All the stuff that's so filled with water that it takes forever. Yeah, look, first block. I mean, I kind of knew because, oh, there's a drowned there? Nah, I don't want to really mess with you right now because the water mechanic is wonky. Sometimes it makes you go up, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, go away. Alright, we're not going to mess with this section right now. I died yesterday, right after we had that little glitch, streaming glitch. Yeah, I died right after that. In water. Luckily, I got all my stuff back. So, it was over here somewhere. I think I did a pretty good job of filling most of that area in. So hopefully... Hopefully we won't have a whole lot of that. That's so bizarre to me. Oh, it's still coming down from above. Well, what do you got going on over here? Oh. Well, I guess we're going to try to ride the lightning, but water. And get as much of this as we can. Because I don't want to deal with this for any longer than necessary. And I have to make sure I can get out easily because... Oh, there's... Oh. I've already been up there. I've been above, apparently, because there was a torch right above it. Let me see. I think my Wi-Fi is acting weird. I'm not a fan. What's up, Leonidas? How's it going? I definitely don't know what's going on there. There we go. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to get above. What's up, Tuber? like the plant. Do I have a spot where I've already broken through and been over there? Because if so, I don't remember it. It may not be worth trying to find wherever the hell that is. Or, how much gravel do I have? I've got at least a stack. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe real bad, guys. Not my favorite thing to do, I promise you. No, okay, go down. Now go up. So yes, I've been here at some point. One of these go... Okay. Me or somebody else has been here. I think I'm going to need more than 64s. The problem. Oh. Okay, so if you don't know this, you cannot place gravel on top of flowing water. It just breaks it. I think there's some caveats to that, but for the most part, that's the rule. It took me going through like an entire stack of gravel one time to figure that out. So, I guess I'm just going to fill all of this up and not go back through the water. And then hope for the best on finding my way back to where I need to be. I think I know where I am up here. I did some exploring one time. Well, a lot more than one time, but in this area one time. Trying to figure out the best path to connect topside to my mine. Because I just kind of like tripped into my mine originally, and then I decided, well, this place is cool. I'm gonna... Oh. What? It was that simple? I just didn't look in the right place. Well, I take all that back. I was not where I thought I was. Okay. Stop it, water. You suck. Okay. So now how much more crap is left? So that's what we just did with all the gravel. Okay. Okay. I got you. So, I play a lot of this phone app game, which I referenced yesterday. It's called Guns of Glory, but I've been playing this other game that is made by the same developer called King of Avalon. And I thought Guns of Glory had been around longer. I've got people telling me now it's King of Avalon, but I guess I don't really care to check and look it up to find out, because it doesn't bother me either way. I guess it would be nice to know. But anyway, I've been playing a whole lot of King of Avalon lately. I don't know why, but I like it better than Guns of Glory. Even though the games are practically identical, the one big original selling point was that Kings of Avalon has dragons, and I like me some fucking dragons. So yeah, that's why I'm playing that game more. Plus, I started in a new kingdom, and like every time the previous kingdom gets full or like close to capacity, they start another one. So it's Kingdom 594, and yes, Kingdom 1 exists, and as far as I can tell, they go in order. Hey! What's up, baby? Alright. So yeah, we're in Kingdom 594. That's a lot of kingdoms. Lebu! Can I get more than one? Oh. No, I can get exactly 2 is what I can do. Was it not worth trying the gravel approach? I don't know if my mic can pick that up, but my left trigger on my controller is pretty squeaky. Like you can hear the spring go. And when I'm in this kind of situation, I spam it so you can hear it a bunch. Well, I can hear it a bunch. I don't know if you guys can hear it a bunch. But if you could hear it, you would hear how quickly I'm trying to place these blocks down in these water situations. Man, I really hate doing this. So, I kind of want to find here where I've presumably blocked it up properly, because I did all that, swimming around in there like an idiot, so that I can just go. Yeah, I just put that one down. So clearly, I was not as thorough as I thought I was. And this is now a source block. Weird. Oh, man. Alright, so I chose poorly. I guess we're just gonna hack away at it from this side and hope for the best. So much water everywhere. All I want is a pretty room that's empty, y'all. Exerting this Herculean effort to get it done. My phone. Oh, finally. So we are at war. So it behooves you to have, once you get to a certain level in this game, you need resources like crazy. Excuse me. So you make a second account known as a farm account so it can provide extra resources to your main account. And at some point, you need a farm account for like every single resource. So you might need up to 4 farm accounts, which is dumb. I mean, you don't have to do it. That's just what like the top and or smart players who are gaming the system do. It's ridiculous. So there was some sort of it's weird. I don't know what the game got hacked or something funky happened. And 2 of my farms, when I logged in this morning, said it said something's wrong. So you got to verify that the phone number of the phone that you made the account with. So no big deal. I did that. It's just an extra step. It took like a minute for each one. Kind of a pain, but it made me think what happened, because it happened on both my farms. And now one of my buddies in the game said it happened to him too. But he is not having as much success, I don't think. Anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to help this buddy who's stuck in customer service limbo. Because one thing I have noticed is that customer service in that game is pretty slow to respond. I haven't had this exact struggle, but some of my friends have said it takes like a month for them to get either contact back to you or the situation resolved at least. Okay, so let's... How much good can we do floating around in here? A whole lot. Oh my. So we're going to have to do a lot of work now to save ourselves a lot of trouble later. Because we have to mine all this stuff from below. And I'm going to run into it whenever I like clear out the next tier. So if I do it all now, while I can, just with one entry point, then it takes longer now, but it saves me loads of time later. Just like, how much more cobble do I have? Should have switched while I was in air instead of in water. I don't know why I chose that. That's not a very good idea. And do I have... Oh, I'm low. It's funny, like, you don't need cobble in this game till you do. Like, the first day or two, you're short and you need stacks of it, and then you've built everything that matters and you have all the cobble you could ever want, and then I'm already suffocating. And then you're just like, well, I've got gobs of cobble, what am I going to do with it? A lot of people just throw it in lava to get rid of it. The game despawns things in different ways based on some factors, distance and time and whatnot. So sometimes they'll just throw it on the ground, but if you run away too far, like maybe out of render distance, before that stuff despawns, then it'll still be there the next time you come back to it. The like supposed 5-minute rule doesn't apply. So that's why it's not a very permanent measure for getting rid of things sometimes. Some people just burn it in lava. I don't like to throw anything away. Many people that know me would tell you that. I'm not a hoarder. Like, it's not dirty. And it's mostly not disorganized. But I do have a lot of stuff. In this game too. Okay. Finally, we're out of the current. Maybe I should have swam to the top. I don't even look up there, frankly. Well, that was not the time that I was trying to swim to the top. Unfortunatamente. Oh, I'm pretty low. I better eat. Okay. Oh, I gotta answer this dude back. That's not how you spell that word. Alright. So I don't remember how many levels I had on stream yesterday. It was probably 20 or 30. And then I died. And now I have 6. Now, I wasn't really saving those levels up for anything, but it's always nice to have. Like, we have enchantment stuff right down below us. Could have used it. Dang it. looks like there's not much up above anyway. So, we played a bunch of Commander last night. We had some new customers come in. That was nice. Father, son. They've been in once or twice before. But they saw our pictures of our new stuff on the Facebook page, so they came in to get some. And then they got some deck building, well, they asked for it, but got some deck building advice. And then we took a deck commission. He's like, my buddy's got this stupid red deck. And I asked him a bunch of questions about it. But since this guy's new, he only had some information. But he gave me enough, I think, that I can build him a deck that will totally squash his buddies. Now, that's obviously not the best way to build your deck, because you're going to, if you're playing in any kind of tournament setting or more than just at your buddy's house, you're going to encounter a lot of different decks. But it's definitely a starting place, because it's no fun when you're learning the game and you've got the one guy who's like the absolute try-hard and is kicking everyone's teeth in, and then nobody wants to play anymore. I don't get, like, people who want to either have an unfair advantage or just want to win all the time, because they don't get better, because they're not playing against opponents who give them a challenge. But more importantly, if you're the guy who wants to introduce your buddies to a new game, whatever it is, and then you proceed to monkey stomp them and make them feel like shit, guess what? They're not going to want to play again, and you've just hurt yourself. Also, you sound like a little bit of an asshole if that's what you're doing. But we all have friends who are like that. Hopefully I haven't been a friend who was like that. But I do like games, and I'm fairly good at them. So maybe not all of them. I definitely don't like shooter games. And because I don't like them, I don't practice them. And because of that, I'm definitely not good at them. I probably could be if I tried, but they're just not my thing. And I guess I don't want them to be my thing. But anyway, so yeah, his buddy plays some... They don't play a format, it would appear. He plays Kitchen Table Magic, and it's probably the equivalent of a Legacy deck, but not as powerful. He's definitely got cards in there older than Modern. And it's got some Goblin combo, and I'm like, is it Sharpshooter? And he said he didn't think so. But anyway, I said, without knowing more about the deck, the two things that generally shut red decks down are being able to remove their creatures or gaining a certain amount of life, so that you're out of range. So I'm making them black-white. I'm like, two colors that do that really well are black and white. So I'm making them a black-white deck. Aw, man. Hang on a second. Things went sideways. You did the thing, not me, mister. Let's try it again. Oh no. Eek, a mouse. Anybody? Tom and Jerry from back in the day? No? Okay. Can tell by your fancy cartoons now. Where did I put my controller? Alright. So yeah, black and white is what I'm making. I'll make them. It's going to be standard too, and so that I did some amount of explaining to him about formats, the new guy yesterday, and about power level. I know we have power creep, but generally speaking, if his buddy is playing some potentially infinite combo red bullshit, it's probably on average more powerful than standard cards. But it's also pretty glass cannony, I am pretty sure. So we're gonna throw in commons. I mean, I'm gonna put money in this deck for this guy. He gave me a price point, but I'm gonna put commons and uncommons in there that are good and just like staples in standard, and it's going to wreck this guy. Is my hope. I don't think that the new player that I'm giving the deck to will have a problem piloting the deck. So I'm going to give it to him, and he is going to wreck his buddy's face, and his buddy is not going to like that. Because those type of power dynamics, those situations with friends, whenever you unseat the king, they are very displeased. And they'll do one of a couple things. They will give up because they're like, well, Scrublord over here beat me. The game must be broken now. Or, they'll blame it on other things. They'll be like, I don't want to play this anymore because blah, blah, blah. Or they're going to dump a ton of time and maybe money into building another deck. And then it's just an arms race after that. I see that all the time with like a group of... Quite often, friends will come in groups of 3 or 4. And then one will play and one will get better. Or one will have built a good deck for what their buddies are playing. And their buddies will start losing and they'll be like, what? And then they'll step up their game. And then like... Friend 2 now has a good deck, but friend 3 doesn't. So then he steps up his game, and it's just round and round and round like that. It's funny. Maybe that'll be what happens. I don't know this guy, so I shouldn't just be acting like he's some sort of douchebag. I have no idea. I just know because I've seen this sort of thing enough times before, probably projecting a lot of my personal feelings about it onto this other guy, but it's still nice. Even if he's your friend, like friendly competition's good. It's still nice when somebody gets their comeuppance, right? So I'm gonna help this new guy beat his buddy, and it should be fun. He doesn't live in the area, it would appear, because he said his friend was going to be in town this weekend. So he also said, "Ooh, that's a good." Man, it's a hot card. But so so the new guy played one of those starter Planeswalker decks that Wizards makes against the old pro, as it were. And what happened? What do you mean, Tuber? Did something happen with your feed? Or did I don't know? Did I almost die and I wasn't paying attention? Who knows? I'm telling a story, so I'm only like half paying attention now, which makes water all the more precarious. So the new guy bought one of the Planeswalker pre-made decks, and it was the Vraska one. And so the old pro did not like... I don't know if he knew what Planeswalkers were, but he certainly didn't like the fact that this guy played a Vraska, because it started killing the guy's dudes. And so the guy got rid of it, and then the new guy brought it back with probably the Vraska's whatever spell that says tutor for her, and got to play it again, and the guy was like really upset at that as well, and then he killed it again. So that made an impression on the new guy. He's like, either my friend just really does not like Vraska, or he doesn't like Planeswalkers in general, or he doesn't like me killing his dudes. And I was like, it's probably... I mean, it could be all three of those. But it's probably that he doesn't like that you were killing his dudes, because he's playing a dude-centered combo deck of some sort. So that was another piece of information that I got as we talked a little bit more. So now I think I can build the deck better. But yeah, I'm putting in like Revitalize, gain 3 life, draw a card, right? That's a common. It's making all kinds of lists right now because it smooths out things. It puts cards in yard, it gains life against the aggro decks. Cantrips are always good. So that's going in. Something like Disfigure, which may not normally make the cut unless you're playing like a super sly version of a deck, I think we're putting in. We're going to put in Cast Down, we're going to put in Seal Away. We're going to put in some sort of board removal. I don't know what we're going to do for the dude package. Right now, we're just building a reactionary deck that supposedly is going to stop the shit out of his buddy's deck. We can put in We could put in Plague Crafter. We could put in Cry the Carnarium, and then just make this guy's deck all top end, just all mid to late game, just like angels and shit. I mean, we could do a lot of things. I don't know, but I'm definitely, and he needs more life gain than just revitalize. So we might go the, maybe the Black and White Knights. I want to be careful. I don't want to put too much board wipe action in it, because I don't know what we're doing for this guy's creatures yet. I definitely like the idea of like keep the board clear early and then just finish with big things at the end, whether they be angels or something else. Like, I'd like to put Lyra in it. I think I'll just tell him like, Lyra is a solid card for your deck, but it's going to eat up most of the down payment you gave me. So if you want to tune the deck up on your own later, like play it first, see how it goes, and then, because we do that a lot too, obviously. So people can customize. Yeah, so I don't know. Even like, I feel like this guy's deck, if you interact with it, it's just really bad for him. So like, bad cards possibly even work. Like, if the new guy had the ability to get out 6-drop Vraska, that means the games aren't going super short by any means. If he had 6 mana and he plays it on curve, like, you're not worried about a like turn 2 combo is what I'm getting at. Some sort of crazy turn 2 infinite combo, because then literally the entire deck has to be, if that's all you're trying to do is to beat that deck, has to be 1 and 2 drops that interact with everything his buddy's deck is trying to do, and then your deck is just probably garbage. Like, you put in, I don't know, 1 Shivan Dragon, and the rest is just kill your buddy's stuff. So your win con is slow to come, but it's there. Anyway, I like Kaya a lot, and you might actually, this might be a scenario where you could use every single mode of Kaya, not just the exiling a dude and gaining life part. From Yard, you might be able to exile the board because it says 1 drop or less, right? There's a good chance that if he's playing old Goblin combo deck, he's got a lot of 1 drops. Kaya would be hot. Kaya would tick all those bubbles. It would be life gain, it would be creature removal, and it would be a planeswalker. Something that this guy definitely noticed about his deck and how his buddy reacted to it. So that could be very good. And Kaya's only like 850 or something. So this guy gave me 30, and unless I dump it all in lands, all the removal and life gain is practically free. Like, commons and uncommons that don't cost much. And while putting the money in lands is a solid investment in the long run, new players don't tend to understand that. They want something that feels better, something that's more flashy. So I can talk to him and probably convince him that spending nearly your whole $30 on land is worth it. It's still not very fun. This is like one of his. This will be his first real like constructed deck. He bought the Planeswalker deck. He bought a $10 deck from us, which I guess is doing all right for him, but this deck will be like his first real deck potentially. So I want to make sure it first of all that it kills his buddy, and secondly that he enjoys playing it. All right, let's go empty some chests. So, Curse says she's going to help us tonight. Hooray. Oh no. Is there more shenanery? Oh man. Where'd it go? Super oh no. Man, I'm super hungry, guys. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what chest is what. That's kind of a mismatch. Oh, this is even more so. Alright. Boom. Boom. We do need gravel again. What are you? Are you... You're gross. Why did I choose to do that way? Andesite. Dirt. We're going to make one of these the catch-all chest. And one of these... Oh, I only have one slot. Yuck. Okay. I only need one stack of cobble on me, really. Really, when you get down to it. Here, you can go in there, and you can go in there. Can I put you back here? Can I just do that? Guess not. Darn. Excuse me. Come here, catch-all. Bottom row of Cobell. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't keep going over too far. The world will never know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but this kind of stuff, you know, obviously bugs me. Clearly, oh, that's a lot of gravel. So that's all the cobble out of there now. Neat. Nope. Neat. We have 2 stacks of cobble now. Now we need some pickaxes. Those are like flying mythic picks. I don't know. Mythical flying picks of destiny. Sure, that's... Stop lagging. Quit it. It's okay. So the boyo kidnapped me yesterday. My 17-year-old, and made me go to the gym with him and play basketball. Can you believe it? And then like 4 hours later, he stopped by with a Puppy Chow Freezy from Tasty Freeze. And I was the envy of the whole shop. The whole shop. And it was delicious. Okay. Is all that fresh cobble because we blocked it up? Because this was water? Whoop pop! What appears though it were some water. So the gravel trick is awesome, right? You just get above something and drop it down, gravel or sand. But since I need to clear out the room below, it's not so awesome. If I just drop gravel from here, then I have to go mine it later. Like, I guess I have to mine cobble later. But sometimes the fact that cobble has a structure is infinitely better than gravel, which just keeps falling and falling and falling. Whoa. This is massive. Okay. Gravel it is. 3, 4, 5 deep. 5 deep. I mean like 13 stacks. I mean 13 columns before my stack is gone. And obviously I don't like overshooting because... What's wrong with you? Oh, ew. Because then I have to do a bunch more remining to get rid of it. Which is time consuming. Why did I go so damn high? I'm not paying attention at all, apparently. I don't know, it's a trade-off between just smashing the button and making things go fast and alright. So now there's gonna be water underneath here in a second. Methinks. So if you want to build something cool, the story here is just do it in creative mode. But that's not me. I always do stuff in survival. I like, I guess, the extra challenge and the knowledge of that I was able to actually gather all those materials or empty that area the right way. Air quotes, the right way. But yeah, man, does it take forever. Also, I picked obsidian. And that definitely takes forever. But I like the way the black and white checkerboard floor looks. I really do. Like, every time I see it, I'm like, yep, it was worth it. Now, I definitely took a 6-week break from Minecraft. From streaming it, for sure. And for almost from playing it, period. So if you don't consider that 6-week break, I've still probably put a solid 2 months of time into this room so far. Excuse me. Whew, excuse me. Which is a lot of time. Oh yeah, we don't have gravel anymore. Okay. Back over here. And then we're getting off soon because I gotta go to the shop. It's shop time. And then maybe the boyo steals me. Oh, I had a thing of gravel. Steals me for a little more b-ball. I had a thing of gravel and I had that much gravel. Okay. Okay. Guess it wasn't all that necessary and I should have looked. You can have this. Thanks, bye. I should eat again before I can't run anymore. Dang it. And it's time to pick up all the blacks. All the blacks! And not burn yourself. Okay. Eat. Eat. Yesterday was Ash Wednesday for all of my Catholic friends. One of my regulars at the shop is Mr. Black. He is Catholic. He's a super good dude. He's like recently Catholic, from what I understand. Like the last 5 years, he was not raised that way. But yeah, I think he became more church going, partly because his wife, and then she's Catholic, so he converted so he could, go to church with her, take sacrament. But he said it's given him a lot of peace from all the PTSD and whatnot, because he was a soldier for many a year. And you wouldn't know it, man. like he has a very calm demeanor, and he's like, nothing about this guy makes you think, except for you can tell he lives his life kind of in a regimented way. But other than that, I mean, it's hard to undo 25 years of that. But like, he doesn't bring up guns. He doesn't wear camo. He's not one of those folks who is a soldier wannabe. You know, like I hopefully you know what I'm talking about. And because they weren't they did not actually get to serve, they kind of overcompensate for it by kind of going overboard on some things. Anyway, he's nothing like that. He doesn't hang out with his army buddies, so you don't get to see him in that context. So he's just a super kind, helpful, like, volunteering sort of soul. And when you hear him talk about the army, you're like, you lived an entirely different life that is so very different than the way you purport yourself and the life you live now. And I think that's true of a lot of soldiers. Like, most of them don't go around bragging about their service. It was something they felt called to do, and we should appreciate that. But it seems like it's a pretty private thing for a lot of them. All right, I didn't mean to get all like super serial on you guys there, but balance, yin yang. Oh my! Oh, did I glitch through the ceiling? That was no bueno. Anyway, yeah, balance, yin yang, light and dark. Life's about it. We all have to deal with serious crap every day in our lives. I play games to balance out some of that serious junk. It's my escape. Oh, please be the last time I have to deal with you. Alright. Another section complete. Hooray. Now, from what I can see, this area over here is full of water. I have a feeling it's not just that spot. Way to go, me. Okay, so that's enough of this hot garbage. Where are my stairs? There they are. See, like, that looks cool, man. It's a little bit trippy too. Back down here, I don't know when the last time I respawned. Oh, it's actually night. All right, perfect. We're gonna cut the stream there, and I keep saying it. I really, really need to do it. I need to post the stinking schedule. I've been working on doing some things to the Twitch channel to personalize a little more, make it a little more user friendly. I need to get back on that. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a good one. We'll see you tomorrow around the same time, if not sooner.